Hello everybody, it's Diana again, and today I am going to do just a little chatty get ready with me. Hopefully I chat a decent amount for you guys. And the reason I'm doing this one is because I'm working on an end of the year project pan with my Lorac Pirates of the Caribbean palette. I found that if I kind of hold these things, ooh, like this, you kind of get a better view instead of like this, of like the colors of the palette. A little bit better there. Um, I am trying to pan this up and hit pan in, as probably not use up, but as many eyeshadows as I can by the end of the year, so by January 1st, as well as see how far I can get in my old Kat Von D lipsticks. These are the Sephora and Kat Von D Painted Love lipsticks in Stiletto and Hellbent. So I have like a reddy one and like an orange red. And they're really fun. I like that they have the colors on the bottom. I like this really pretty packaging more than her new packaging. But they're pretty much the oldest lipsticks I have. So I really want to use the most out of them, see where I get. And especially with any of this stuff, even if I am panning something or trying to pan something, I'm going to try to use this as much as possible. I'm still going to incorporate other eyeshadows, other lipsticks, whatever else I feel like I need to incorporate just because I want to wear it or whatever. So I just thought it'd be fun to do a look on this. I know a lot of people, because this is limited edition, I got it at Nordstrom Rack. I don't know, maybe within the last 6 months. And I really like it. I just find that because it's so big and bulky, that I don't always bring it with me if I'm going to do my makeup before work, like in my car, or I don't often also reach for it because it's big and bulky. But I do really like the eyeshadows, and I want to get as much use out of them as I can. Maybe one day I will depot them, but for now, I'm not going to do that. So we're going to go in and prime our face with the Ulta Beauty Mattifying Face Primer that I've been enjoying. My face is a little redder than normal. I just did kind of a first impression try-on video with the Zodiac collection from Wet n Wild. I thought that was pretty fun. Go ahead and watch that video. If you haven't already, I don't know in what order I'm going to post things always, so it might be up already, it might not. Pan the palette intro to this should already be up already by the time this video goes up. So that'll explain a little bit more than I already just did about what I'm trying to do. I've never actually in a pan project worked on an eyeshadow palette, so I am hoping that I can make some decent progress. Again, I don't think I'm going to finish any shadows, but I want to use up some of the stuff that I do like that's been kind of neglected since I've gotten a larger collection. So I'm going to go on with the Femme Couture Flawless Eye Primer, which I'm also trying to pan. I've gotten pretty far on this little guy. It's decent. It's just not my favorite eye primer. And again, it is the oldest eye primer in my collection, so I just really want to use her up. I like to try to get through products if at all possible instead of decluttering. If something is obviously a little hair in my eye or something, if something is obviously expired that I can tell, like it smells weird or hurts my eyes or something, I stop using it, or whatever has a weird color or something. But this has actually lasted pretty well, and I think the reason why is even though it's really old, I never really used it, or maybe used it once like a long time ago. And it's a fine enough eye primer. It's not my favorite, but I just want to get through it. I recently did just finish my Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer. So I was really excited about that. So I'm actually going to go into my e.l.f. color correcting palette, erase and conceal. And there's like 4 different colors. So there's a yellow, a blue, a green, and like an orangey color. I'm going to try to get through some of this. Because again, mostly I try to cover up. I should probably use a bigger brush than that. What am I thinking? And I think I have a decent concealer brush or eye contour. Sure, use that. No, I thought I had a concealer brush at here somewhere. This will work. This will work. I don't really use concealer often and I'm using the green shade to cover up redness. They say that's the best one. For that would be green. I don't really try to brighten a whole lot. And mostly I'm just trying to cover up redness. So for me, hopefully this will also work. But I don't usually need super concealy concealers, if that makes sense. Or like concealers that are super heavy. I think I would actually be able to pan this palette relatively easy because I've already used a lot from what it looks like on one application. I look beautiful. I also think I'm going to go in with a little bit of the yellow under the eyes. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing. We'll just have some fun and see what happens. I'm not 100% sure why I even bought this palette, but I don't want to let it go to waste. So we are going to try and use it up. I know if you are like a dude and you're doing makeup, especially if you're doing like drag makeup, they recommend I should really smell the palette. It's fine. It's not that old. That you should try to use like green to cover like your beard and stuff too, I think. Could be wrong. But if you watch like any drag queen tutorials, and I do on occasion, they'll do like this color correcting step, some of them before they do like foundation and stuff, and it just again like tries to even you out a little bit. I don't know. Seems good, right? Don't look too crazy, do I? A little crazy. It's okay. It's okay to look a little crazy. Alright, so we use that. Then we're going to go in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation in 2.0. My bangs are getting in the way. And this stuff is kind of like a light to medium coverage as far as I've noticed. And I like it. Again, it's just one of my older foundations. So I'm trying to use up all my oldest products and just get the best life out of them I can. And I'm trying not to buy a whole bunch of like stuff, especially like liquid products like foundation that you don't use a ton of typically, because I just think it's like a waste of money to like buy tons of shit. Now, if I was making money on my channel, which I'm not at all, nor am I getting any free products or anything, I'm clearly not a huge channel. But maybe if I was, obviously I'd probably have a bigger collection of makeup than I do. And then I would get to try more stuff as well, which is like a perk of being kind of a bigger channel. But I'm fine. I don't need 20 foundations. I think I have like 10 or something. And I'm trying to get through down to at least like, I don't know, 3 or something before I will buy another foundation. I did kind of want to try that Benefit Happy foundation. I think that looked pretty sick. And like the Ulta Beauty foundation, and there's some other foundations out there. like Clinique. Lancome has a couple good ones that look really nice that I thought would be really fun eventually to try. And I probably still will. A lot of those are permanent, so it's not like they're going anywhere. I don't need them today. So yeah. Also in my using up products, I'm enjoying like solid setting powders, and I have loose powders, but I'm not really into that right now. So I'm trying to use up right now the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour, the top three. I think I might pick the darkest of the top three and try to use that today. It's getting really late and I'm very tired. We'll probably go on with the darkest one. I really need to depot the top three so that I don't get into the contour shades when I'm trying to do this. They kick up, at least when I'm using them as setting powders, like a ton of product. So I will probably go through those relatively fast as well, continuing to use them like this. But I thought we'd give it a go, see how it happens. And it brings a little warmth back into my face. A lot of my foundations and stuff tend to probably be a little bit lighter than I need them to be, but okay. Okay. That's a good way. Also, this is, at least a year old. A little bit more than that, year and a half. So again, it's a good way for me to kind of use up some of my products that are just sitting around collecting dust. And there's nothing wrong with this at all. As a contour palette, I just don't always reach for it, and to use it as a setting powder works out pretty well for me. I don't hate that. It's really light in here. I look really washed out, but that is okay. We don't care, do we? We're just us girls here. Oh, okay. Beautiful. All right, we are going to go in with the e.l.f. brow pencil in deep brown. This is also another thing I'm trying to pan. I'm just not super huge into eyebrow pencils right now. What are you guys kind of into? Are you into like pomades? Are you into pencils? Are you into, like the powders? Are you into like the gels and stuff? What are you into? What floats your boat? I haven't tried pomades yet, but I have tried gels, powders, little pencils, stuff like that. I'm just curious, what do you think works the best? I was doing a lot of powders for a while. It gives you kind of that like Instagram brow. I don't always think that looks really great every day, like in public. I think the brow pencil looks fine every day. Again, it does make my brows a little bit more enhanced and darker for sure, which I don't totally mind. If I'm just going for a neutral or like just kind of like a boy brow look, I'll just do the gel, which I'm going to pair with this as well. So I have the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper, which I'm also trying to get rid of. I've had it forever. It seems never fucking ending, which is a good thing. I mean, you get the bang for your buck, but I just want to try some other stuff eventually here. I got a Brow Gal one in BoxyCharm that I've heard good things about, which I'd like to try. This is like the brow gel that, oh god, just keeps on giving. She won't die. It is nice. It's just, especially if you want like a natural brow or something, but I think it doesn't smell bad or anything, so we'll see what happens. All right, we've got that down. I guess one thing I kind of want to talk about going in with the Lancome Cils Booster XL mascara base, by the way. I always link in the description what I'm using, even if I mention it in the video, just so you guys know if you're interested or want to try something new or compare and contrast shades or something. I think it's really interesting in the beauty community, number one, like trends and stuff. How like one person will make kind of a video like, oh, shopping at clearance makeup at Walmart, and then all of a sudden you see like 20 other videos with the same thing. Which I get it, like someone has a good idea and you're like, yeah, I want to do that. So you go ahead and do it, and totally props, like do it up. And I've done similar stuff too. But I also think, you know, let's have some creativity. Like, I get it if it's something that you always do. Like, if you always do get ready with me's, or there's a big thing in the community now with like, or it has been, with like will I buy it or anti-hauls and all that jazz. And I do think there's a place for that, and it's interesting and it's fun to see other people's opinions and all that jazz. But I just don't think, where is, oh, okay. I just don't think that that's 100% necessary or anything either. I mean, none of this stuff, it's all frivolous. None of this is necessary. What I make, what anyone makes, none of it's necessary. But I do think it's nice to see new products, get people's opinions, whether or not they're going to try them. That's kind of all interesting and valid. There's also stuff in the beauty community now where people are digging out people's pasts and like, oh, they're racist and stuff. And I get that. Like, you want to really trust your beauty advisors, like people that are giving you honest opinions and stuff, or the people with Kat Von D and the anti-vax stuff. Like, a lot of people stop following them then. If they have products, they'll stop using them. And I totally think that's valid opinions, and I totally see where everyone's coming from, and I have a lot of similar opinions. But I also think too, like, a little bit of it is a little bit witch hunty, but I can see where people are starting to dig, like, if you're making a big deal because Jeffree Star had a racist comment or said something stupid in videos years ago, where you might want to say something on that. Well, then it makes other people look into your past too. And nobody's 100% perfect. Not saying everyone's a racist or has said racist things. But, you know, maybe someone talked ill about children or the anti-vax stuff or animal rights or something. Maybe they weren't into that and now they are. Like, I kind of see where if people genuinely mean it and they do like their apology or forgiveness video or whatever, that we totally should, to a certain extent, give them like a benefit of the doubt, like a pass. Like, you know, people make mistakes, people say stupid shit, I get it. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't really know where I'm going with this. I guess I'm going with the fact that maybe we don't need to be extensively harsh on people always. I don't know. My opinion. Just my opinion. Okay, what have we got here? So we're gonna take our Pirates of the Caribbean Lorac palette. We are gonna make a look. I think I'm gonna take, there's a shade called Bones in the middle row, and that one. And Lorac kicks up a lot, so don't be surprised. Just to kind of set everything and give me a nice base, and you'll see maybe it flying off my brush. And that's okay. I still like these shadows. You just have to know that they're gonna do that. I mean, Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes do that. Other palettes I do that. That's probably that one and these. I do it the most. Pure does it a bit. They're just really soft shadows, so they're going to kick up, you know, more product or whatever. So you either have to like tap your brush, blow it off, or be like me and crazy and get straight on the eye. Stick it in there and hope for the best. It is just eyeshadow. It's nothing serious. Let's not joke ourselves. Alright. So we did that. Then I'm going to take a little Yoho, which is up in the right corner. Basically the same color but with shimmer. And I'm going to use that as my brow bone highlight. Which I don't always do, but sometimes I think it's kind of fun. We'll just get her up there. Get her sparkling and beautiful. Adds a little tension. Alright, then we're going to go in with Tell No Tales, which is kind of a brownie red color. I'm going to put that bitch right in the crease. I feel like after watching so many beauty videos and like practicing on myself that I've definitely gotten better from makeup. And definitely a lot of it is like practice and just trying new things and go for it. Like, even if you don't have to work or something, try out that blue or that green or the bright red that you were thinking of and see what happens. Because it's just makeup. It's nothing serious. It's just for fun. Like, no one's gonna die over makeup. If you're not interested in something, don't buy it. Um, it's not the fucking end of the world. Let's not pretend that it is. Let's not pretend also that makeup and the people that do makeup are that important of people. Like, yeah, a lot of them make a ton of money from doing makeup videos and stuff, but like, if you don't want to give them your money or your attention, like, don't buy their products from whoever. Like, don't watch their videos, subscribe to their, Twitters and all that jazz. Like, it's not worth it. Like, if these people, whoever is really bothering you and you don't agree with them, your best way and your fucking vote to anything is just to like ignore all of it. Like, unsubscribe to everything. Like, it's really not that complicated and it doesn't have to be. With anything in your life. You don't agree with Walmart? Don't go to Walmart. You don't agree with, I don't know, Whole Foods? Don't go there. I don't agree with Whole Foods. So. But I haven't been since Amazon bought them out, so they might have better prices now. They might be a better place to be. It's really hard to say because I haven't gone because it's too expensive. And even if I I've been a little more food conscious over the years, but when I became like a super health food nut or a vegan or vegetarian or whatever, like, I don't need to go to Whole Foods to buy that. You could go to Aldi and buy that stuff. Like, save yourself a buck. So, yes. All right, we're gonna go in. Let's go with a little black pearl. That's towards the top. It's got, looks like a couple different shades. We're just gonna deepen up. We're getting a different brush. We're gonna get a different brush. Okay. We're just gonna deepen up outside piece a little bit. There's a little fallout here. It happens. This one has it's kind of like a shifter one. It's got a little like blue and stuff in it. Ah, I really like the colors in this palette. I just think, again, like, I don't think to use it most of the time. Which is a shame because I'm really enjoying this. So I'm glad that I'm doing a project pan with it where I can get more use. And yes, I made a boo-boo with some fallout and stuff, but I'm sure that will continue. Not the end of the world. I'm not going anywhere. It doesn't matter. I'm fun. And they blend together pretty well. Might take a little of that bones color and just blend around the edges a little bit. Soften her up just a touch, especially on the outside here. I make little boo-boos and I just go with it because, again, it's just makeup and who fucking cares. See if we can dust some of this off. Oh, and we can. That was so easy and nice. Okay. All right. So we got a couple good colors in. I'm going to go in with Treasure, which is a pretty bright red color, with another brush. Probably not even the appropriate brush. I don't know what I'm doing with brushes. I just try things out. We're going to put that shit kind of all over the lid area. Oh, that's pretty. I'm going to use the big mirror. A lot of fallout with this one. Not too concerned. This would probably be a lot prettier if I like wet my brush, but typically I don't normally do my makeup like that or I wet the brush. Or if I'm doing it at work or something, I don't typically bring a setting spray with me. So we're not going to do that today. We're going to do it how we normally do it. I'm going to take a little bit of Cursed, which is like a glittery black shade. Put a tiny bit over this towards the outside. Yes. Then we're gonna blend that shit a little bit. I got a little extra on that side. See if I can even it out a touch. Again, I am no makeup artist, so if it looks crazy, that's my fault. That's not the makeup's fault. Dust, 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 dust. Dust, dust, dust. Beautiful. I like that. Okay. Then we're gonna go in on the bottom. With which color? I don't know. I'm gonna go in with R, which is a glittery brownie color. We're doing it. Happening. This is very like smoked out pirate, and I kind of dig it. Everybody likes a smoked out pirate. Then we're gonna go in for a little inner corner. I'm gonna go in with Silver Mist, which is a silvery color. And again, I am no makeup artist, but I enjoy what I do for fun and pleasure. It's beautiful look. Any gal would like this, right? Any of you gals will go for an intense smoky eye with a bit of red. Let's just have a little fun and put that red on my finger. Put it on a little bit deeper so you can see it better because that's so pretty. Finger method's real nice. Again, these are like extremely soft and buttery shades. So you're gonna get fallout. You probably go through them quickly if this is like your only palette and you're going cray cray for it. I like it. I like what happened there. Okay. What is going on with this upload? I'm trying to upload something and it's taking all fucking, it was like 9 minutes left. Now it's 24 minutes left. Amazing. We're going in with the Essence Lash Princess and False Lash Effect, which means because I want to go to bed soon, I'm just gonna stop the upload and retry to upload it later. So fucking annoying. If you don't upload videos, you might not know how annoying it is to upload a fucking video. It could be a 10-minute video, and once in a while, it will. Oh my god, this shit's clumping today. Whatever, we're going with it. It can take like an hour to fucking upload, depending on your service speeds that day or whatever. If other people are on the internet in your house or playing a video game or whatever, very fucking annoying. I don't know why internet is so expensive anyway, and a lot of people I know, they're like, I don't have cable TV, I just have internet, and I'm like, it would cost me the same, literally. Plus, then they all get like Hulu, and I mean, I have Netflix, but they'll get like Hulu and Amazon Prime and all this other jazz, and I'm like, in the end, then it's like the same amount of money for the same amount of content. So, whatever. Beautiful. All right, because we did kind of a red smoky eye, I'm going to go in, I think, a stiletto. Is that the one I want? Or do I want hellbent? Hellbent, not stiletto. Hellbent is more of like a deep reddy shade. So it doesn't like super deep once you get it on. And more berry. And I've had this lipstick forever, so you know the quality of it may have deteriorated over time. I don't really know how that works with lipstick. I know with liquid lipstick you can definitely tell. Beautiful. And I watched this movie last night on Netflix called Veronica. Veronica? No, Emily. Excuse me. It's called Emily. And it was good. It was fun to watch. And the thing is like the mom at the beginning is like taking her little like lipstick brush. Clearly the lipstick's all the way gone and it's in the bottom dregs and she's putting it on, and I'm like, bitch, can I just buy you a lipstick? Can I buy you a lipstick? I have so many lipsticks. Do you want a couple lipsticks? Like, you don't need to be scraping the bottom of your lipstick. All right, anyway. And the lighting in here will make this look more orange on the eyes, but it's a red. And it's a smoky eye. I'm enjoying it. This also has like a seafoam green, a blue that are glittery as well, like a really light blue. I'm pretty sure I swatched it in the other video if you want to take a look at that. But yeah, I mean, I think this turned out really cute. I would definitely wear this on a normal day. And I had a lot of fun working with the palette again. And I'm going to keep working on that palette till the end of the year, and we will see where I get. I fucked up my brush today. Damn it, I like this weird unicorny brush. It's like unicorn dildo. Whatever. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was fun to make. Tell me if you're trying to pan anything yourself, if you've ever tried, if you think it's fun. This is the first eyeshadow palette I've attempted or am going to attempt. So let me know. Comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.